Thank you very much, Suresh, for the kind words, and really proud to be joined today with leaders in U.S. manufacturing, especially Governor Engler, who's the president of the National Association of Manufacturers, Russell Fleming, who's vice president of international marketing for FedEx, as well as his team of global logistics experts, and of course our U.S. and Foreign Commercial Service team, led by Assistant Secretary and Director General Suresh Kumar, and also the Office of Strategic Partnerships, led by Adam Wilczewski. And also, we're really proud to have with us William Bostick, who's the Associate Director of Economic Programs at the Bureau of Census, as well as from Census, Nick Orsini, who's Chief of the Bureau's Foreign Trade Division. Everyone in this room knows that this has been a tough stretch for the American economy, and no industry has been hit harder than our manufacturing sector. But thanks to decisive action taken by this administration, we're beginning to see signs of recovery. We've seen 10 months of private sector job growth and 5 quarters of positive GDP growth as well. Still, too many people who want work can't find it, and too many people who are working can't get enough of it. We can't tell exactly how long the recovery will take, but this much we know. Manufacturing must be a big part of the solution. And it begins with the fact that manufacturing is a vital source of good family wage middle-class jobs. Consider the fact that manufacturing employees make some 13% more than the average of other U.S. workers. And it's no coincidence that the struggles of the American middle class have coincided with the decades-long decline of America's manufacturing base. And I think it's clear the fortunes of American manufacturing and our middle class rise and fall together. Manufacturing is also perhaps the most significant source of American innovation, comprising 2/3 of our nation's research and development spending. In the last few years, I think a troubling line of thinking has emerged, that somehow as long as American companies own the intellectual property of a product, it didn't really matter where it was manufactured. But I think we're all starting to realize the folly of that thinking. Because when products are designed and manufactured side by side in America, businesses can discover new efficiencies, but also develop second, third, and fourth generation upgrades from that symbiotic relationship, upgrades that would never occur in a cloistered research lab far from where the products are actually manufactured. For all these reasons, manufacturing has to be a critical part of America's economic recovery. And America is blessed by having a president who has already made a significant down payment to jumpstart manufacturing with over $100 billion worth of grants, tax cuts, and incentives in the Recovery Act devoted to manufacturing investments. At Commerce, we're working every day to improve manufacturers' efficiency and sustainability, to help unlock the potential of promising new markets like clean energy, and to expand exports by increasing manufacturers' access to foreign markets. We're already seeing results. So far this year, exports are up 18% over the same period last year, and indeed in manufacturing, exports are up 22% over the previous year. But we can and we must do more. And today I'm proud to announce another step to strengthen American manufacturing. This morning, we're announcing that the Department of Commerce is partnering with the National Association of Manufacturers and, of course, with FedEx in a new way to support President Obama's National Export Initiative. As you all know, the Commerce Department is playing a lead role in implementing this initiative, which seeks to double U.S. exports over the next 5 years, supporting some 2 million new jobs in the process. And the reasoning behind the President's plan is simple. The more that American companies export, the more they produce. The more they produce, the more people they need and hire. And that means jobs, good-paying jobs. But right now, a lot of American companies aren't exporting nearly as much as they could or should. And as Suresh indicated, consider the fact that only 1% of American companies export. But of that 1%, 58% sell to only one country, typically Mexico and Canada. If we can just help that 58% of U.S. companies that export to only one country export to one or two more countries. We will significantly increase our exports and therefore increase jobs in America. And the Manufacturers Association, which already has a partnership with FedEx, are going to help us change all of that. The association is going to reach out to its members, who are America's leading manufacturers, and encourage them to expand their exports to new markets using the specialized services of our Commerce Department New Market Exporter Initiative. Our heaviest focus in this initiative will be on existing exporters, because it's easier to help a company grow its share in an existing market or expand into other markets than it is to assist a company that has never exported before. And after all, the companies that we're targeting, those who already export, understand logistics, customs, currency, and contracts, international contracts. Much easier to help these companies that already export break into additional markets. And at the Commerce Department, with our network of trade specialists posted in some 109 U.S. cities and 77 countries worldwide, what we offer will be a significant resource to the membership of the National Association of Manufacturers. In fact, the department is so committed to this program that it has stationed one of its senior commercial officers, Janice Corbett, at the National Manufacturers Association to personally help manufacturers develop strategies to export their sales to these new markets. We know that American businesses are unmatched in their ability to produce world-class goods and services. And where we must improve is connecting those businesses to the 95% of the world's consumers who actually live outside the borders of the United States. You know, Governor Engler has worked long and hard in manufacturing, served as a 3-term governor of Michigan, and now as the president of the National Association of Manufacturers. He and his team, along with our partners at FedEx, are going to help us take our new market exporter initiative to the next level. And thank you, Governor Engler, for your incredible leadership. You know, up until recently, he was considered one of the deans of the governors, having served 3 terms as governor of Michigan. We were just remarking that Governor Branstad, now who served 4 terms as governor, is now re-up for even more terms. Is now part of that new class, or the class of new governors, even though he served many, many years ago. But thanks to Governor Engler, who headed up the National Governors Association, just been an incredible advocate on behalf of the states, but really helping the states realize their full economic potential, and doing a great job now as the president of the National Association of Manufacturers. We thank you for your leadership, and we now would like to welcome you to talk a little bit more about NAM's role in this initiative. Thanks very much, Russell and Governor Engler. And let me just, before we take your questions, we want to thank you all for coming. We know that in this unforgiving global economy, manufacturers need to do everything they can to be more competitive, more efficient, and productive. And we at the Department of Commerce want to work with the National Association of Manufacturers, which is then also partnering with FedEx. And in fact, Commerce Department and FedEx also have efforts underway. We all want to intensify our efforts with very specific, measurable programs that will really help American manufacturers and all American companies sell more of their made-in-USA goods and services around the world. Because, again, the more we export, or the more that our companies export, the more they produce. The more they produce, the more people they hire. And that's what we're all seeking, good-paying jobs for the people of America.